Are you a dental practice owner and you're looking to get more new patients but don't want to spend any money on ads? I get it. You might be a growing practice and you're like, you know what? I just need a few more leads, but I don't want to spend a ton of money on ads. How do I get more leads? Obviously, there's referrals. It doesn't hurt to ask your patients for new referrals. Even train your office staff on how to ask properly. Maybe that's something you still need help with, and we could give you suggestions on that. We do have dental coaches that we would suggest that you speak with on how they can train people. But today, we're going to talk about how to get new patients from Google without spending any money. Nope, it's not a hack. It's not anything crazy. We're going to talk about search engine optimization. So, you obviously want to rank on the map section if you're Google a practice that's in an area. So for instance, let's give an idea here. So in this local area right here, I can show you a couple examples of Dana Dental Arts, Ivory Family Dental. There's an oral surgeon right there, and we've got some more dental practices down here, and all of them are located on the maps. And maybe you're listed, but you're wondering, how do I show up a little bit better at the very top? And so, for example, you've got Dana Dental Arts here with 743 reviews. You got Flower Family Dental with 202, and you got Ivory Family Dentistry with only 13. These can rotate. It's not always going to be the same. I'm going to give some examples of. I'm going to flip open a new tab, and we're just going to search on this dentist near me instead of the city name. And so I'm going to scroll down, and now Dana's at the top, and you have Ivory, and then just a single practice. And I could switch that from dentist near me to dentist for children. And we scroll down, and now Ivory's at the top. It said Dana Dental. And then we see Spearfish Family Dentistry show up as well. And so it rotates through, and it's hard to pin down the exact reason and what is the reason for why Google does it. But what we do know is when you have relevant content on your website for all of these keywords, whether it's dentist for children, dentist near me, dentist in a certain city, it brings up the map that matches it. And this particular case, you can actually see where the review from your customer said the word kids in it. My kids look forward to the dentist. And then this doesn't say anything on it. But the point is that sometimes Google is grabbing information from reviews, other times it's grabbing it from the actual website. And by doing so, you're able to get new patients by ranking on the map section. And so if I scroll down even further, I can see pediatric dentist, Dunes Dental for Kids, Children's Dentistry in Spearfish, South Dakota. Let's take a look at this website right here. So let me make my screen a little bit smaller here. There we go. So you can get a good feel for the actual page because I was zoomed in a little bit. And so for this one right here, I gotta, there we go. And so I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller so that you don't have to see me as big because I don't need to be on here as big. There we go. So now we're gonna start looking at where the optimizations come from for this site. So we have children's dentistry in Spearfish, South Dakota. And we have in the title, children's dentistry in Spearfish, South Dakota. So we have the topical relevancy for children's dentists, and then we have the local relevancy for saying the city name. And so then we kind of scroll through this and we can see there's different keywords, like the word, obviously their name, and it says the word child instead of pediatric. Could even say kids if you need to. Yeah, here we go. Holistic approach to kids dental care. Um, the range of children's services, so it kind of gives you an idea of the cleanings, orthodontics, fillings, and sealants. So a little bit of information, kid-friendly environment. Um, and we've got general chairside manners, community involvement. So a little bit about what they do, how it touches on the pediatric side of it. But the idea behind it is that there's content, and by having this content, Google then looks at it and goes, "Aha, this website is all about children's dentistry." Now, it is possible that let's see, let's go to this one. It is possible that they don't even have much content for it. And well, this one's cute. It's got a nice little picture about us. Really tiny fonts here. Voting for us, our services. But the whole website is pediatric versus the other one was a page on the whole site. Um, Contact us. The other one was a lot more content though. So it is very possible that the reason why this site ranks over Blower is because the whole website is about pediatric. Really hard to see some of these fonts here, the orange on the white. So I don't recommend that. The biggest thing I notice here is not easy to contact them. I don't see a phone number on this page at all. But that's besides the point. We're just trying to get new patients right now. So let's think through this. Okay, so, well, is a point. But if we are going to rank for a dentist for children, yes, there are some options on maps. You are going to get probably half of your phone calls from the map section. It doesn't cost you a dime to be up there. It's completely free. You want to get as many reviews as possible. Your rankings are going to be determined by your website, your reviews, the proximity that you are to the person searching, to honestly even the intent. So dentists for children versus dentists near me, all of that can determine some of the rankings. All of these listings are free, and then the search results here. But it is critical on how are you going to get more phone calls. So for instance, are you going to call the guy that has 12 reviews, or are you going to and 13 reviews, or the guy with 743 reviews? So to get more calls, you really want to have as many reviews as possible and a really good rating. Honestly, anything over 4.7 and higher is really good. 4.9 is awesome. They've done a really good job with their reviews there. But with only 4 stars and 13, it's probably because they don't have enough reviews, and so they're only getting the bad ones instead of the good ones too. So you got to always make sure you're asking for reviews. That's going to help you get more clicks. When you get more clicks on your map listing, you're more likely to be able to get more people to click on it because you're ranking higher. So that's critical. And then when you go down here and you've got your listings for your website, you're going to be able to control this by this is what is considered a meta title or a SERP. Some people call it, I think, the SERP titles. And you can control what's located in here, and by putting the right keywords in here can help people click on it. So Dunes Dental for kids, yeah, it says for kids, but maybe some other words as well, such as pediatric or where you're located. Any of that can help, because like when I click on Dunes Dental, oof, old site, I honestly don't even know where this is located at. I have to search for that. I don't actually know. Um, and this is an example of it's just an old site that maybe just has a lot of ranking from just longevity. That's making it rank better. So if you're a brand new practice, you're gonna have to outbeat them by putting out more content, getting more clicks to your website, getting more traffic for that service, and just increase the relevancy by putting out a lot more content for pediatric. But in the end, between any of these, if you think about it, which one is going to get the most phone calls? So, for instance, this one, we've got the phone call at the top and the side, but let's see if they have phone calls as you scroll down. So, I'm scrolling down, phone call, easily able to find it. Scroll down, phone number, easy to find it, right? Every time. Now, if you go back to Dunes Dental, it's got the phone button there. It says online forms, but it's just like super busy. A lot of like click here buttons, and it's not gonna have the same feel to many people, and so sometimes this can deter people from calling, and that may be why you're not getting as many calls. So if you truly want to get more phone calls, make sure the user experience is on point. Here we go. Back to this one again. Where's the phone number button? Where's the phone number button? There it is. So I had to hunt and peck for it. We shouldn't make people play Where's Waldo to find our phone number button. It needs to be front and center. So call to actions are just critical to be on a website. Let's check out one more site. Let's see what we can find. Maybe there is something that's a little bit better. Not what is fine. I don't want to click on any ads. Let's go back and just do the dentist near Spearfish. Okay, let's just do a Spearfish Dentistry and see what happens on this one. No phone number at the top. They do a phone number down here, and that's it. They most likely rank for Spearfish Family Dentistry because one, that's the city, so and they have probably longevity there. So it's probably all across the website, all sorts of things that say Spearfish Family Dentistry. So that really helps them rank. Um, it could be how often it's showing up in ranking, so it's getting a lot of clicks. But the key piece I see here is the phone number button missing. The user experience just isn't the greatest. So I would highly recommend that you really think about what that user experience is like. Um, Shows people where they're located. It just digs a little deep. So with all that said, I think there is some room for improvement. If you're really looking for how to get new patients from Google and not paying a fortune for all these, um, what's the word for it? Google Ads. You can do it through search engine optimization. It's not a fast process, meaning you could build out a page that's well optimized. It may not rank immediately to the top, but longevity for it, you will get more phone calls. Things to keep in mind is you need to have content about all your services. You need to have content that lists what city you're in. You need to have blogs about it so that's supporting the relevancy for pediatric kids, things like that. Or regular dentistry, you might say cleaning, hygiene, might be exams, maybe it is, um, you know, toothache, all of the different terms that you would find on Google Ads. So it is helpful to work with an agency that has that data, such as ourselves, Creatively Innovative. So we would be able to look at our Google Ads clients and be able to pull that data, and so that when we're working on the search engine optimization of your site, we're able to say, you know what, this is what the most search term is for dentistry. So this is what we should use for your website. And so by having that knowledge is a lot more helpful than if you were to just try to do it on your own. So if you're looking for a free consultation for your website and see how you can rank better, go ahead and click the link below for my website, creativelyinnovative.com. Book a free consultation, get on my calendar so that we can talk and we can go through your website, look at what you have, what can be improved, and see what we can do to get you more new patients. Go ahead and click like on this video and subscribe so that you can learn more tips and tricks to how you can grow your dental practice. Thanks so much for watching.